ball is a dot ball.
You turn the ones into twos and hit a couple of boundaries to push them along.
So first ball is a dot ball. And the second ball is also a dot ball. Thomas. Overs in Wheeling over is bowling very well. She's in hot form. She got a 5 yesterday. So there was careful playing Wheeling over. Dot ball there.
4 dot balls.
4 dot balls, yes. Two balls remaining in this over.
Golden ball chance there and bag it.
Just missing that chance, 10 ball chance. Last ball from this over. Good over, still over. And that's a maiden over. Vanuatu, good bowling here. Vanuatu bowlers. Restricting the PNG levels from scoring runs. So 2 for 45 of 12 overs. Good over there by railing over. That was a maiden. Nasimana Navaika to bowl. Third over from the Vicini end. Bowling to Vanuatu, and that's a sweep shot. Reverse sweep shot. And it's and that's 4 runs.
4 runs, yeah, 4 runs. Right.
So fielder just stopping the ball, but her feet is in the boundary when she feels the outside the boundary when she feels the ball, and her feet is over the line. She picks up the ball. So Brenda looking to push the run rate up. And then moves to double figures, 11 runs. I guess the reserve fielder has come out to give the message to the girls to push the runs a bit. And that's 50 runs up for the PNG levels. The 12.2 overs. Runs up. It's a short ball, slided to the leg side. You take 1 run. 2 balls remaining in this over. Striker to Tau. Options up and hits that down the ground. That could raise down to 4 runs. That's 4 boundary there. Second boundary for Brenda Tau in this over. So you can see the message has come up from the sheds for the girls, the PNG girls, to push the run rate. When they get in here, second boundary in this over. Last ball remaining, it's over. And that takes easy single. Good over here for the levels. They got 11 runs out that over, pushing the score up to 56 after 13 overs. 2 for 56. Vanuatu 17 not out, and now Thomas 11 not out. Railing over is going to bowl her last over. She has already bowled 3 overs. Good figures here, 1 for 4 runs, 3 overs.
Over, Railing over is bowling beautifully, consistent. 1 for 4, where 3 overs.
I think they're just trying to see off Railing after and attack the other bowlers. Railing is a good bowler. Railing to Tau.
Caught behind appeal there, but umpire said no.
First ball is a dot ball. Railing to bowl a second ball from the missing end. Carry down to the leg side for a single. So Teo to Vanuatu viewers, good morning, good morning to you all from Vanuatu. If you're watching in this live stream, please send in your comments. Shout out to your team for supporting. Good morning, Vanuatu. Very well here, so she's got 2 balls remaining. Last ball, Railing's over. Good bowling here by Railing. A single with the last ball, and that's over after 14 overs. PNG was 2 for 58, and that's Failing over throws last over. That's 4 overs, 6 runs, 1 wicket. Good bowling there. Thank you, Kapur. Good morning. Joining us from Waikani, I guess, and Lawrence. Narol Absa, Uday Extra, Hannah, Nazim Udin, and Eve's the Vibe. Let's go, girls, from Vanuatu. So got Vanuatu viewers joining, and also PNG viewers, and we have viewers from India, Australia, USA. Thank you for joining this live stream. So ball is hit there and it's racing to the boundary. Fielded well there. They just take 2 runs. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, Papua New Guinea. Good morning, Liplogeta, Tabanamona, and Teao from Vanuatu. Good morning, Liplogeta, Vanuatu.
$60 up for Lewis.
60 up for Lewis. Just getting the runs slowly. Credit to the Vanuatu bowlers, bowling very well. Restricting the PNG levels from scoring runs, keeping them to 4 runs and over. Two balls remaining on this over. Hits it along the ground. That's a reverse sweep, and that's 4 runs there for Brenda Tau. Brenda Tau moves to 22. Takes a single. 8 runs off that over. Thank you, Jahid Al Hassan and Marilyn Tamarua for joining us live, this live stream. Dora Lewis, thank you, Marilyn, for joining. So 15 overs gone, 5 overs remaining. Brenda Tau 23 not out, and then Thomas 15 not out. So run rate still at 4 runs per over. Lewis will be looking at pushing the run rate from now on with 8 wickets in hand. 5 overs remaining. Vicky Mansele to bowl her 3rd over from the Manu end. good ball there by Vicky Mansele. Vanuatu moves across to the offside to play a sweep shot and misses the ball, and she's caught plumb in front of the wicket.
23 runs.
Vanuatu departs for 23 runs, misses the ball, trying to play across to the off stump, missing the ball, and caught plumb in front of the wicket. We have Paukisiaka joining Henao Thomas. Paukisiaka, the hero of yesterday's game, join Henao Thomas in the crease after 15.1 overs. PNG was 3 for 66. Getting a second wicket in this game. Mansele still just setting her field here. Nikki to bowl, Mansele to bowl her second ball. And that's caught straight to the fielder. Vicky Mansele, good bowling here. Paukisiaka duck, removed by Vicky Mansele. Good bowling by Vicky Mansele.
Catch.
And good catch there. Caught by Navaika. Point. PNG was 4 for 66 after 15.2 overs. Helen Doriga coming, and it's a hat-trick ball here for Vicky Mansele. Doriga joins now Thomas center. Vicky Mansele to bowl her hat-trick. Good bowling here by the Vanuatu team, especially Vicky Mansele in this over. First ball wicket, second ball wicket, and hat-trick ball to be bowled now. Misses out on a hat-trick. Helen Holland Doriga is off the mark, taking 2 runs. Leg side, leg by. Mansele Thomas, and that's just chipped over
The boundary.
the player, and it runs to 4 runs. That's 4 runs. Thomas hitting the boundary there, chipping it over the fielder. That could have been a chance for a wicket. all the way to the boundary. So 73, 70 up for the levers. Last ball remaining here. Vicky to bowl her last ball. And they take a single. 8 runs from this over, but 2 wickets for Vicky Mansele in this over. All in there, Vicky getting 2 wickets. 4 overs remaining. 16 after 16 overs. PNG levels 4 for 74. Holland Doriga 2 not out, and now Thomas 20 runs not out. Bowling change here, Vicinian. We have Vanessa Vera to bowl her last over. Vanessa Vera hasn't got a wicket, but good figures there. See, three overs bowled and only 4 runs taken. Captain changes her mind and puts herself into the attack. It's not Vanessa Vera, it's Captain Rachel Andrew to bowl. So Rachel Andrew has bowled 2 overs already, 2 for 10. 2 overs for no wickets for 10 runs, 2 overs. Leg side take. That should be a leg by. Yep, that's a leg by. To Doriga. Oops. It's a misfield there. And that's out. Run out.
Run out. Well fielded by the...
Yeah, well fielded there. Though she got hurt there, but she regathered herself and threw the ball back to Rachel Andrew. Rachel gets a wicket. Yeah, she put her body on the line. She needs attention here. So Holland hits out. Credit to the fielder, Susan Stephen. With the ball hitting her, she gathers the ball and returns it back to Captain Rachel Andrew to get Holland Doriga run out. PNG was 5 for 75 of 16.2 overs. Thomas, and that's a white ball. That was hit the out of the pad of the bat. We have a new veteran here, Lakshmi Rajadurai, joining Helen and now Thomas. That's hit, that's down the ground, and that's 4 runs. Good hit there by now Thomas. 4 runs there. PNG was ball just not rising. Now Thomas just plays through the gap, one side, the leg side, and races down for a 4. Two balls remaining in this over. Now Thomas moves to 24. So place it around the ground, takes a single. Last ball of this over. Lakshmi to face Andrew. Lakshmi Rajadurai is a first ball, and that's a dot ball. So 17 overs gone, 17 overs gone. Angela was 5 for 80 runs. And Savira is going to ball from the Manu end. She will be bowling to Hannah Thomas. 18 balls remaining here. 18 balls remaining here. Benji will be have to push for runs to get to 100. Oh, so it's not Savira. It's Vicky Mansele to bowl her last ball. So thank you Ravini for joining us, Ravini Oa joining us this live stream. Single there for now Thomas. Ravini Oa says go Lewas, Tanogwauna, Uchi all the way to tennis Guada. Thank you Ravini for joining us this live stream and giving a shout out to the Lewas. Second ball. Rajadurai. That's missed by Rajadurai and the keeper, and the ball rolls all the way for a boundary. That's 4 byes there. Rajadurai still on 0, not off the mark yet. But needed 4 runs there for the Lewas, 4 byes. Straight to the fielder for a dot ball. It's a wide call. Balls remaining. Place it on the onside. Dot ball there. 2 balls remaining in this over. And that's another wide. Remaining in this over. And Lakshmi hits out and falls safely They come back for 2 runs. Lakshmi is off the mark. 2 runs. That ball falling safe in the fielders there. So 2 runs there for Raja Durai. Off the mark. Last ball of this over. Missed fielder there. So PNG 90 up after 18 overs, 5 for 90. Raja Durai 3 not out, and Hannah Thomas 26 not out. So after 19 overs, the Levels have improved their run rate. It's 5 runs per over at the moment. They maintain this rate, they can score 100. If they better it, they can go past 100. So captain Rachel Andrew, ball last over. Raja Durai is facing, he's 3 not out. She hits the ball and it's safe. He takes a single. It's all up to Raja Durai and Thomas now to add extra runs for the Lewas. Five balls remaining in this over. Take a single. 1 run there for Thomas. Andrew to Raja Durai. Swing, miss. They take a single. That's a bye. Three balls remaining in this over. The Levels need a boundary. Couple of boundaries in these last 2 overs. Ooh, good bounce there and good ball by Rachel Andrew. Dot ball there, the 4th ball. 2 balls remaining in this over. They take a single. It's a leg bye. Last ball of this over. Thank you, Killer Frank, for joining us as well. Thank you, Killer Frank, saying go Lewas. Last ball, it's over. Moves up, hits the ball to square, and they could come back for 2. Good shot there. They take 2 runs. Lewas move up to 96 after 19 overs. 5 for 96 there. So last over, 6 balls remaining. Lewas hoping to get 100, close to 100 runs or more.
Yeah, any runs taken here will be very vital to the total.
Yes.
100 plus to defend if they can go past 100. Then
Yes.
these are 6 balls. Last 6 balls.
I agree with you. Honorakayomo almost said I agree with you, Venezuela. I'm trying to say Venezuela to ball. I agree with you, Ola Olivares. You're correct. So, yes, ball from the last over, and that could be out. Swing and a miss. A dot ball. First ball is a dot ball.
Stamping uphill there, but no.
Umpire Alukapa doesn't move, so it's not out. Second ball of this last over. And they run, and that could be easy out, and that's out. So now Thomas is run out on 27, filled in there by Griffin. Anna Griffin. And Savira. It's a run out. 4 balls remaining in this over. Better in is Isabel Toa up to Roger Durai and Toa to add more runs. Roger Durai, and that's out. Is it out? We're waiting for. That should be out, and Lakshmi didn't see the ball caught there. Good ball in here by Vanuatu. Moving Rajadurai. Batsman in is Dika Lohia. Three balls remaining in this over. PNG level 7 for 96. 7 for 96. Two new batsmen in the crease. That's Dika Lohia and Isabel Toa. Again, it's up to these two batsmen here to add more runs. These last 3 balls. Two balls remaining in this over. That's a dot ball. So thank you, goodbye Lohia, go Lewas. And Namo Vada and Kyokebai. We have Rayoru Raju, the keen fisherman, joining us in this live stream as well. And that's
2 runs there.
2 runs there. And what's needed? 2 runs there.
2 byes.
Go Dika. Go Lewas. Thank you, Raju. Raju is a great fisherman from Pari. Thank you for joining us. Last ball remaining in this over. There was 7 for 98. Hits it in the air, and that's caught. Dika Bahia is caught for Ardak. Good ball in here by Vanessa Vera. Good bowling by Vanuatu team here, who have restricted the Lewas from scoring 100, and also kept the run rate to 4 runs and over, 4.48. PNG Lewas ending the campaign. So PNG Lewas ending the campaign after 20 overs, 8 for 98, setting a target for Vanuatu to score 99 runs. Good bowling here by Vanuatu, restricting the PNG Lewas from scoring 100 and also keeping them run rate 4 runs per over. Betting card for the PNG Lewas: Vare 9 runs, Ani 5 runs, and Datau 23 runs, now Thomas 27, Alquisia Kadak, Holland Doriga 2, Roja Durai 6 runs, Toa not out 0, Nikaloia Dak. Total score for Papua New Guinea Lewas: 8 wickets for 98 after 20 overs. Vanuatu, the target is 99 runs. Thank you, Rajo again. Kuarume Bada is the one that as mentioned. We have Clive Valley. Clive Valley, we're waiting for you to come and join us at the commentary box. Thank you for joining us, Clive. Go PNG. Thank you, Clive, for sending the shout out to our PNG girls. So we have the Vanuatu bowling card. Vanessa Vera 4 overs, 4 runs, 2 wickets. Bowling figures there. Rachel Andrew 4 overs, 19 runs. Vicky Mansele 4 overs, 31 runs, 3 wickets. Wailing over 4 overs, 6 runs, 1 wicket. Nasimana Novaika 4 overs, 26 runs. Pick off the bowlers, Mansele getting 3 wickets, 31 runs of 4 overs. Vanuatu bowled very well in this innings. Vanuatu come out to bat and will be chasing a target of 99. We'll go for a break and we'll leave you with the highlights. hit that's down the ground, and that's 4 runs. So welcome back to the second innings. Vanuatu target set. PNG have set a target of 99. Vanuatu are going to chase the target of 99. PNG was 8 down for 98 of the 20 overs. You see the Vanuatu batters coming out to the centers with the PNG girls. You have Langiatu going to open the batting with looks like Simana Navaika. So Rachel Andrew is not going to open today. Simana Navaika and Lenta Langiatu to open the batting for Vanuatu, and we have Henao Thomas who is going to bowl the opening over for the PNG Lewas. Thomas is going to bowl to Navaika. First ball is a dot ball. Navaika off the mark. To face. Defense the wall. Good fielding here by Lewas. Lohia was the fielder, and that's a bad ball, and that's put away for 4 runs. 4 runs there for Langiatu. Ball is too short and on the leg side, and that's put away by Langiatu. First boundary there for Vanuatu. Lewas just need to be disciplining the bowling like Vanuatu to contain the Vanuatu batters. That could be, that's a good ball there, and it's not given out. And that's over. First over is 5 runs. To 9 for 5, Vaika 1 and Langiatu 4. Both batsmen off the mark. Larry Tom is going to bowl from one end. To bowl to Navaika. is a dot ball. There's a single there. So Vanuatu doing well here, although the ball is a good ball. They're taking quick singles. It was a good quick single there on Navaika. This is singles here for Vanuatu. Larry to Navaika. Defense. That's to the leg side, and that's 4 runs. Bad bowling there on the leg side. Well placed there by Navaika. Vanuatu cruising to 11 runs. On the leg side. Guided to the boundary. The Lewis have to realize they haven't scored much runs, so the bowlers need to bowl to the stump and tight. No loose balls. 6 runs of that over. After 2 overs, Vanuatu is 11 runs. Now Thomas to continue from the Bisini end for the second over. Now Thomas to bowl to Langiatu. Dot ball. Just needs to bring it closer to the stumps. That's too wide of the stump. That's the reason why you have to have a swing. That's a good stop there. It's a dot ball. Well fielded there by the bowler. Single. Run. Good run there for Vanuatu. Still has to Thomas needs to bowl to stump. Too much flight there, and easy single taken for Vanuatu. Masavi has yet to get a line. 2 balls remaining in this over. And that's lofted and falls safely in front of the fielder. One ball remaining in this over. So 3 overs gone. The score is 14 runs. None for 14. Vaika 7 and Langiatu 7. 7 runs apiece for the Vanuatu openers. Bowling change at Manuel, so captain Brenda Tau mentioned Isabel Toa to bowl. Isabel Toa going to bowl to Langiatu from the Manuel. Single there for Langiatu. Let's see if that's out, and that's out, given out. Good bowling here by Isabel Toa. Captain stumping the Vaika. The first wicket gone for Vanuatu. The Vaika is outside the crease, forgetting to move back, and he stumped by Brenda Tau. So Captain Rachel Andrew coming out to bat. So there's 2 batters for Vanuatu, Rachel Andrew and Langiatu, Valenta Langiatu. Very good very good batsman for Vanuatu. Strike batsman for Vanuatu. If they stay here long, they could also cause an upset. Rachel Andrew and Valenta Langiatu, the center for Vanuatu at the moment. Isabel bowling to Rachel. First ball is a dot ball. Going back to the batsmen of Vanuatu, these are the 2 main batters for Vanuatu.
Yes, Rachel Andrews scored 56 against Samoa yesterday.
Yeah. Good bowling by Toa and good keeping there. Frenzy was captain Brenda Tau. Much better over for Lewas. Just 1-1 at the moment. And that's a bit too short there. And on to the sweeper at mid wicket. 2 runs from that over and a wicket. Wicket there for Isabel Toa, the Lewas. So after 4 overs, good bowling change by Brenda Tao, captain. After 4 overs, 1 for 16. Vanuatu 1 wicket down for 16 runs. 1 wicket down for 16 runs. Rachel Andrew off the mark with 1 run, and Langia to 8 runs. Another bowling change at the Bisini end. They have Pauke Siaka bowling from the Bisini end. Pauke has got medium pace, slow medium, right hand ball. Over the wicket. Good flight there. This ball straight to stump. Oh, and that misses everyone. Goes down. Wilder. So that's inside edge. 2 runs there. Rachel Andrew. And that shot fielded by the fielder. Sweeper here at the boundary. 2 runs. Pauke just giving too much flight here. Needs to just put a little bit more pace. Yeah, that's a good ball there. That's Vanuatu scoring freely at the moment. Two balls remaining in this over. Last ball of this over. 6 runs so far in the first over for Pauke. That could be a bye or leg bye. I'm not sure yet. Oh, so that's Glenn's. That's score. That's a good score there. Rachel Andrew, 2 runs there. Very expensive over from the Lewas. First over, 8 runs there for Pauke. So 5 overs gone, score is 24 runs. 1 for 24. Rachel Andrew 8 not out. Langia to 9 not out. Run rate for Vanuatu is 4.8. Almost there, within the range of the run rate required, 5 runs and over. Isabel to ball to Langiatu on the Manu end. So Isabel is bowling well, bowling stump to stump. That's what PNG Lewas need to do. Dot ball.
Swing.
Got a bit of turn here, this pitch. good spin there. 3 dots from this over. And that's short and placed down to the sweeper there, the outfield. 1 run there. Andrew to face the last 2 balls. Oh, good ball in here. Last ball of this over. And that's to the leg side, and that's swept for 4. Isabel bowling well here, but bowling that to the leg side. And just what Vanuatu need, those loose balls. And they don't waste the loose balls, they hit the loose balls. So 4 runs in the last ball. Power play is over after 6 overs. The score is 29. Vanuatu racing to 29 after 6 overs. Andrew 12 not out, Langiatu 10 not out. And rate is 4.83. You can see the ladder for the betting. Rachel Andrew is leading the betting aggregate with 120, and now Thomas is 101. Annika Leroy 97. Brenda Tao is 86. Alili Yosefo is 67. Bowlers, we have Isabel Toa 8 wickets, Nova 7, Grace Abdi 7, Vicky 7, Vanessa 6. And at the moment, the player of the tournament rankings, Rachel Andrew is leading at 355, 100 points ahead of Isabel Toa, 260. Alili is 237, and Vanessa Vera and Raylene over for one. Six overs gone. Kisiaka is going to continue from the Bisini end. Why don't we get in easy singles here? Stop the ball. Hit down the ground. Vanuatu just scoring freely at the moment. Two balls remaining. One ball remaining from this over. And she moves across, and that's Langiatu is plumb in front of the wicket. So good consistent bowling here, stump to stump by Pau Kisiaka. There was nothing on at the moment. Vanuatu looking good, scoring freely. And Langiatu caught plumb front of the wicket. Langiatu is out for 12 runs. So Vicky Mansele joins Andrew. Rachel Andrew in the center. Instead, Vanuatu scoring freely at the moment. That was unnecessary for Langiatu to go across and try to hit a run. They were scoring freely. Just every ball was a run. I didn't see. There's no threat here. They're on top at the moment with the run rate. They have 5 runs and over. The required run rate is only 4.92. I mean, within the range. So it was unfortunate that Langiatu missed.
It was the only time she crossed barrier and was given LBW.
Yeah.
But most of the time they were playing straight shots. We were making easy singles.
Yeah. So Dika Lohia is introduced into the attack. She is bowling from the Manu end. Change of bowling. Captain has brought in Dika Lohia. Bowling here by Dika. That's good. Stump to stump. Oh, and that could be out. And that's out. Good bowling here. Rachel Andrew caught plumb. Front of the wicket. Trying to hit across. Misses the ball. And like I said, Dika Lohia just bowling stump to stump. No fancy. Nothing different. No experiments. Just ball stump to stump. The wickets will come and she moves across and she's out. A good bowling there by Dika Lohia. Ball also keeping low here. So Alvina Chilia, new batter coming in. Vanuatu losing the 2 main batters, Langiatu and Andrew. Vanuatu will rely on Chilia and Mansele from this ball onwards. So Chilia, Mickey Mansele to face Dika Lohia. That's a wide. That's like I said, it's unnecessary. We don't need extra balls or loose balls. This bowlers to just bowl stump to stump. The wickets will come. Just to bowl consistently. Much better, yeah. Good ball in there. Yan Dika. So 3 balls to come. It's over. Yan Dika getting the wicket of Rachel Andrew. Just a touch shot there. Bouncing the ball a bit too short. Two balls remaining. It's over. And that's a full toss. It's not a good ball. And they take 2 runs there. They're just bowling well. They're just trying to over spin the ball. Just try too much. can land the ball in front of the wicket. Indica's very dangerous. Land the ball in front. That's a much better ball, and that's a dot ball. So good over here for Dika and Lewas. They got a wicket. Captain Rachel Andrew. So after 8 overs, the score is 39, 3 for 39, 3 for 39. Chilia 1 not out, Mansele 2 not out. Alvina Chilia 1 not out, and Vicky Mansele 2 not out. Okay, Siaka is going to bowl a third over. So wicket keeper has changed. We've got after this ball. One of that first over. So Brenda Tau has given the gloves to good stop there. Mani Vare is the keeper and the Towers. Yes, when the Tower is given the gloves to Mani Vare, so they've changed. The wicket keeper has changed. Just for your information. You can see Vanuatu scoring freely here. Parker needs to just that's a much better ball, so that's what Parker needs to do. Stump to stump, right up. Yoka. She's got a defensive fielding here, field place in here, so that's what she needs to do. That's all. 4 runs off that over. After 9 overs, score is 43. Dika's first ball is a dot ball.
Two dot balls.
Yeah, Dika just doing the right thing, just ball to the stump with the pace and the spin. Yeah, that's a good ball there, Dika. Which needed a ball in. 3 dots so far in this over. This one is okay. 2 balls remaining in this over. That's too short. That's unnecessary. She's bowling well, and that was unnecessary. That's a wide. That's a loose ball. Yandika just needs to realize that they didn't score a lot of runs, so they can't experiment at this time. So bowl consistently good balls. Oh, the umpires and the players, they with each other. The player and the umpire. So the player runs into the umpire. You just need to check the player. She has hurt herself. I hope the player is okay. Last ball of this over. And that's drinks break. So Vanuatu 3 for 47. 3 for 47. Chilia 4 not out. Vanuatu after turnovers 3 for 47. Target of 99. Vanuatu needing 52 runs of 60 balls. 5.2 runs per over. Chilia 4 not out and Mansele 6 not out. We'll go for 2 minutes break.
The better non-betting side was out from the crease line, and the bowler touched the ball and went straight to the stumps, and that's a run out. First ball from Tom. So run out there from first ball. So Vanuatu 4 down for 47, 10.1 overs. So after the drinks, PNG got a wicket run out there from the first ball. So a new batter is in.
Stephen.
Susan Stephen to face Tom. We'll turn to Stephen. A dot ball, no run taken. Vanuatu 4 for 47 of 10.2 overs. Third ball, Tom to Machale. No run there, dot ball.
Bowling well here. Just straight to the stump. Full. And that's a wide. Just needs to go straight to the stump. We'll have fallen off this big wind here. Wind coming from the Bava end straight to the stands. Water moves in, and that's bowled. Good ball there by Tom. Stump to stump, that's all they need to do. And let the ball work. Tom taking a first wicket. Vanuatu losing the fifth wicket. 10.4 overs. You see the boys supporting the PNG levers, singing songs, the outer grandstand there. So Mansale is out for 6 runs. Vanuatu needing 51 runs with 56 balls remaining, 5 wickets in hand. We got Griffin. Anna Griffin joins Susan Stephen in the center here. Good bowling here by Tom, just bowling stump to stump. Just one ball that she bowled wide of the stump and was signed as wide. Two balls remaining in this over. Tom. And that's bowled. Tom getting a second wicket. He's on a hat trick. I'm on a hat trick at the moment. And we have a new batter in, Naitha Simelam. Naitha Simelam, new batter in. Tom to bowl a hat trick ball. She's got 2 wickets in the first. First over. Three wickets in this first over after the drinks break. And that was a good ball. And that's a dot ball. So good over from the PNG levels. 3 wickets in this over. Tom gets 2 wickets. The first ball was a run out.
Run out, yeah.
So just 1 run from that over. Vanuatu 6 wickets down. 48. Tom is Tom to bowl a second over. Vanuatu 6 for 48. Susan Stefan and Naitha. Naitha Simelam. Naitha Simelam is facing Tom. First ball is a dot ball. And run. Susan slides the ball down to the boundary. No slip here. Easy 4 runs there. Tom just needs a ball stump to stump. And that's a better ball, Tom. PNG bowlers don't need to do any experiment here. They just need to bowl stump to stump to give pressure to the Vanuatu, and Vanuatu and just continue taking the singles to pressure the levels as well, PNG levels. 2 balls remaining in this over. Tom to bowl to Susan Stefan. Scattered to the leg side, that's a good shot. 1 run there, Susan Stefan. Naitha Simelam to face Tom. Steven is just encouraging Naitha. There's plenty of overs, can just get the singles, the extras will come. And that's missed by the keeper as well, that could raise to 4. It's fielded there by Lakshmi.
Bye.
And that's a bye.
2 byes.
And after 12 overs, Vanuatu 6 for 55. Vanuatu run rate is okay. They just need 44 runs of 48 balls with 4 wickets in hand. Vanuatu just being careful here. They don't need to lose any more wickets. They lose a wicket, they'll be down to the tail. Middle order batsman here. Susan Stefan to face Tom. We have Naita Simelam, the non-striking end. That's a bit short and the wide, but not signed as a wide. The wide of the off stump. Tom just needs to hold right up to the stump like she did in the previous over. That's also wide of the off stump. So dot ball. Take a single there. 1 run there for Stephen. Two balls remaining in this over. That's a wide. Okay, we'll just change the line a bit from the previous over. Previous over she was bowling stump to stump. It's changed. Trying to bowl wide of the off stump. But that's a much better ball there. Dot ball. To 6 for 57, 12.5 overs, last ball of this over. And that's a dot ball. So after 13 overs, Vanuatu 6 for 57, 13 overs, 6 for 30, 57. In run a ball, so 42 runs to win and 42 balls remaining with 4 wickets in hand. So Brenda Tau is going to go back to keep. Isabel Toa is going to bowl from the Manu end. Isabel Toa to bowl third over. Isabel will bowl into Susan Stephen. Isabel Toa introduced at the Manu end. Back to the attack. And that's bowled. Vanuatu 7 for 57. So that's what Isabel Toa does. Stump to stump. Gets the wicket. Gets the wicket of Susan Stephen. Good ball in there by Isabel Toa.
Tarimiala, the next batter.
Tarimiala. Mahina Tarimiala. Joining Naitha Simelam, Vanuatu. After 13.1 overs, Vanuatu 7 for 57. Isabel Toa introduced back into the attack, bowling at from the Manu end, getting a wicket in the first ball, in the third over, getting Susan Stephen bowled. Toa for the second ball. Dot ball. So Vanuatu down to the tail now. Vanuatu will rely on the tail. So, dot ball. Vanuatu just need the tail to continue the run chase, get the singles within range. Oh, and that's ball.
Beautiful bowling.
Good bowling there by Isabel Toa. And like I said, just stump to stump. Wickets will come. Vanuatu losing the 8th wicket. Good bowling there by Isabel Toa. Two wickets so far for Isabel Toa in the third over. 2 wickets in the over, in this last third over. 2 balls remaining. Vanessa Vera is the new batsman in for Vanuatu. Vanuatu 8 for 57. 8 for 57 after 13.4 overs. Vanuatu target is 99. They've got 2 wickets in hand. So Vanuatu need 42 runs with 38 balls remaining. Vera yet to score and Simelam yet to score as well. Vera is the new batsman in. It's a dot ball. If they don't score, it's 2 wicket maiden for Isabel Toa.
Bowling well, Isabel.
a dot ball. So 2-wicket maiden here for Isabel Toa in the third over. After 14 overs, score is 57, 8 for 57, 14 overs. See the follow wickets for Vanuatu. You've seen a lot of wickets after the drinks break. Alkisiaka is brought back to the attack. Bisini N to bowl last over. And that's a wide. That's not needed. Just stump to stump. What Isabel is bowling. Levers just need to bowl stump to stump. What looked to be easy cruise for Vanuatu. And Vanuatu pressured the tail in the center batting. Good bowling here, stump to stump. Second ball for Auke is a dot ball. Three dot balls so far.
Yeah, and levels are under control now. Taking regular wickets and troubling Vanuatu.
Oh, that's a good shot. That should be 4, and that's 4 runs. Simelam, 4 runs. That just wide of the off stump. And that's 4 runs there. Was just need to bowl stump to stump. And that 5th ball is a dot ball. Last ball of this over. Guided very well. Nobody behind the wicket keeper, and they come back for 2 runs. Expensive over here, 7 runs in that over. Alkisiaka ends bowling innings 1 for 25. After 15 overs, the score is 64, 8 for 64. Vanuatu needing 35 runs of 30 balls remaining. They've got 2 wickets in hand. And Savira yet to score. And Simelam is 6 not out. Savira to face Isabel Toa. Isabel Toa is going to bowl the last over. Swings. Dot ball. Another dot ball here. Good bowling by Toa. Straight to the stump, and that's hit to the covers for 1 run. That could be a run out, and that's run out. Confusion here in the middle. Vira sends back Simelam, and Simelam and Vira confused in the center, causing a run out. Would return there back to the bowler, to Isabella Toa, to get the batsman out. So Vira is run out. Vira and Simelam. Simelam sends back Vira, and Vira is out. So 9 wickets gone for Vanuatu after 15.4 overs. Vanuatu 9 for 65. Railing over is the new batsman in. He's going to, is at the non-striking end. Vanuatu needing 34 runs of 26 balls. Isabel. That was a dot ball. Last ball for Isabel Toa. And that's over. A good bowling innings for Isabel Toa. 4 overs, 3 for 8 runs. Captain just discussing with the senior players. He's going to bowl. It looks like, and now Thomas is going to bowl the 3rd over. Thomas bowling to railing over. Take a single. Railing is off the mark. Another single there for Simelam for Vanuatu. Singles are coming easy for Vanuatu if they just stay there and just take the singles. It cause an upset. They just remain there. The last 2 batsmen for Vanuatu. Now Thomas moves into bowl. Misses the ball. It's an appeal. Fire doesn't give it out. Dot ball there. Vanuatu needing 32 runs of 21 balls. And that's caught. Game over. Straight to Lakshmi. PNG was winning, getting Vanuatu all out for 67 after 16.4 overs. Alan Thomas getting the last wicket. A good victory here by PNG Lewas. Vanuatu all out for 67. Papua New Guinea Lewas, the women team, win by 31 runs. PNG Lewas after 20 overs, 8 for 98, and Vanuatu after 16.4 overs, all out for 67. betting card for Vanuatu. Navaika 7, Nangiatu 12, Andrew 16, Ansele 6, Chilia 4, Stephen 6, Griffin out for a duck, Simelam not out 7, Tari Miala out for a duck, Vira on 1, last wicket over was out for 1. Vanuatu all out after 16.4 overs for 67. Bowling card for Papua New Guinea Levers. Thomas 2.4 overs, 10 runs, 1 for 10. Myri Tom 2 overs, 11 runs. Isabel Toa 4 overs, 3 for 8. Pick off the bowlers for Levers. Pauke Siaka 1 for 25 of 4 overs. Dika Nohia 1 for 8 of 2 overs. Gewa Tom 2 for 3 of 2 overs. Papua New Guinea Levers, PNG Levers winning the game by 31 runs. Congratulations to the Levers. Unfortunately, Vanuatu, this is the game, first game for today. So that's the scorecard for the first game. We'd like to acknowledge and thank the sponsors of this tournament, PacificAus Sport Invitational Tournament. Thank you for the sponsorship. PacificAus Sport through the Australian government, partnering with Cricket PNG, hosting these games at Amini Park, having 4 sister countries playing in this invitational tournament: Australia Indigenous team, Vanuatu, Samoa, and Papua New Guinea Levers. Thank you, and signing off. Voice of the Pacific, I'm Hudson Leka, the voice of the Pacific, with my co-commentator, Mr. Olaraka Oliveras Ivanhoe. Will bring you the highlights after this. Signing off. We'll come back to you in the second match for today. Given out. Good bowling here by Isabel Toa.